Welcome back to my studio. I'm the busy mom. My name is Lori, and today I thought I would make a couple of prayer journals. Well, I have 6 bags. Last night I went through all my materials, all my little leftover pieces, and ironed them and got them sorted into colored groups. And so yeah, so I have like 6 packs of material that I'm going to make journals out of, little prayer journals, little tiny ones. So I'm going to use this, what is this, 9 by 12, I think. 9 by 12, I'm going to cut it in half and use it for 2 of my journals. So I'm going to do that, and I'll come back and talk with you. Bye. Okay, I have my 2 envelopes here, and I'll be sealing them and getting them ready. But really I just needed this to do the size of the prayer journal, so I think we're gonna go like something like that. I don't want to crease that because I want it to be a soft cover. So we're gonna need a piece of this sort of thing to go on the inside. I use this to iron with, so let me get another piece right here. There we go. This is cotton batting. So, because I want it to be a soft cover, so I want this to be underneath my sheet of material. So cut it about right there. Now we'll fold it over. It doesn't have to be exact. Get my big scissors. Not those. Where are they at? Right here. Okay. And we're just going to go down the side of this. I can get my scissors to work. I think, there we go. That should be close enough. Yes, okay. So, I'm gonna cut that a little shorter than I need it, right about there. I mean, a little shorter than the paper, not shorter than I need it. Okay, this is a little bit long. Need a little bit shorter. Okay. All right, I think that works. Set that aside. Okay, so I'm just gonna go through these little scraps and pick out some that I like. Take all my little strands off of here, and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back, and I've picked out my fabrics and laid them out in a pattern. I normally use a glue stick, but I cannot find my glue stick, so I'm just going to pin these lightly to this other piece of material I have underneath here. And then I'm going to go take it to my machine and stitch around the outside. Lines of these, like, yeah, you'll see. I use a zigzag stitch and I go around all the little lines. That's what I'm going to do. So I will finish pinning this and be back. Okay, I'm back and I have it all pinned. You can see the back here. Pinned it onto this thin material. And we're going to make one piece of material out of this. And I'm going to take it over to my sewing machine and I'll be right back. Okay, it's been a couple days. I just haven't been feeling myself. But today I needed a kind of a mental health day. So I am out here in my craft room again. And I will show you what I have accomplished. So this is the cover I finished. I put like a piece of lace antique doily here and made kind of a little doll. This is some orange and brown thread sewed underneath the button with a little piece of cheesecloth. And then I sewed this piece of a doily with some cheesecloth under the button there. Also put some of the cheesecloth under the journal there. I sewed a little ruffle there. I think I will be sewing down here because this is kind of puffing up here. I did put some of this batting underneath it. It's glued down to the paper. I put some material on the inside cover, and you can see my sewing machine was not cooperating at all. It was doing some weird stuff, so I don't mind. It's sewed, it's not going to come off or anything, but yeah, kind of junky. So there's the cover, and I made these little pockets today. I'm just gonna glue these on the inside right here. So one on this side and one on this side here. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do right now. So these are just some of the, I don't know if I have it here. No. Well, anyway, I had some ribbon like this, but it wasn't the right color, so this is just some burlap. Comes in a roll, and I put some lace on the bottom, some material, some thread here to bring out this little bluish green leaf here, and on this one I put a little ruffle on the lace and some cheesecloth under the button. So I'm going to put glue on 3 sides of this. That will stop it from fraying, and it will hold pretty well. I don't think it will come off. We're just gonna put some glue on here, and then we're gonna put it down with some of those little clips. Let me bring this down a little bit. So I'm gonna just stick it right there on the edge. And I have some handy dandy clips right here, so I'm just gonna stick a couple on the corners that I can reach. Just to make sure the corners are stuck down, and then we'll move to this side. I'm gonna get some more little things before I start here. I have my sewing clips too, but I'm just gonna use this because these are handy right now. So like I said, I have, I think, about 6 different colored patchwork covers in the works. I have them all packaged up to put together, just like this one. And so hopefully I'll get all those done this week. I have all day tomorrow. I'm gonna take a day to myself. I've had my little grandson with me because his mama is on bed rest, pregnant with his little brother. So, yeah. So her mother and I are kind of taking turns watching and taking care of the little one, who's 5 right now. So when he wants to spend the night with me, I let him spend the night with me, and then I take him to school. He usually stays Saturday night because he likes going to church with us. So yeah, So hopefully I'll have some time tomorrow to work on this. Today's Friday, by the way. Anyway, so I have some nice little pockets. I don't want that to come up, so let's just press that down really good on that side and leave that to dry. I also have some crinkled seam binding that I'm just using to close this book with. What I'm going to do is I am going to make it like a traveler's notebook. I'm going to put the elastic in here so the pages can come out. They're just going to be simple little prayer books and for our upcoming women's retreat. So that's that. I will be back. Okay, I am back. I picked out a few papers. I'm probably going to put another signature in here, but it's just some coffee dyed papers. And we're going to take these off because I'm pretty sure they are stuck really good now. So, won't need those anymore. Put those in my cup over there. And there we have some nice little pockets. Okay. So I started working on some other little things. Looks like these pages might be a little long. I may have to cut them a little. I actually just took some scrap pieces of paper I found. So yeah, might have to, well, I don't know. I might put some lace around the edge. Trim a couple of them. Anyway, so there is the seam binding, and I found this in my stash. It's just an envelope. Not sure where it came from. Yeah, but it was a printable that I purchased, and I lined it with this handmade paper that a friend gave me. Huge amounts of different types of paper she salvaged. So yeah, we're gonna put this as an envelope in the middle of the signature right here, and it will be inside the elastic, so you could still pull the elastic out and slip pages underneath it. Yeah, I might put some sort of a closure on here too. Yeah, so that's that. And then I took a page out of this book here. I got this out the Dollar Tree probably a year ago, and I'm going to make a little coin envelope with this. So I tore it out. I measured it. It's about 5 inches. So I put it on my scoreboard. Let's see. Yeah, it's 5 inches, so I scored it at 1 5/8 right there, and then I bent that in to see where I wanted it here, and then I did 2 1/8 right there. So that's where I did that, and then I scored this, turned it sideways and scored it at 5, so I would have a nice little green line right there. And whilst I was scoring, I tore it a little bit, but that piece is coming out, so that won't matter. And then I wanted to have a little green on the bottom, so I scored that in the half of that green right there. So that's what I did. And now I'm going to cut the pieces out that I don't need. So I am going to slant this in just a little bit right here, because this is my top flap. And then I'm going to cut it straight across here, like that. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Just slightly in. And cut that corner out. And then I'm going to do the same thing down here. So you can make your own coin envelopes from book pages with your own measurements. I just wanted to show you what I was using. So there is my thing. So what I'm going to do is, I'm not sure if I want it in the middle, I'd do that. But this is kind of weird. I don't know. I think it'll look okay. Maybe I should just put some green on it. I don't know. It's a brown book, so yeah, let's just antique it. We're just gonna antique it, and this is ground espresso. So we're just gonna go around real quick here. Very uneven-ish, and just kind of okay. That looks pretty good. This is my art glitter glue. And we're gonna put a little bit of glue along this edge right here and fold it down like so. And then we're gonna put it around those 3 edges right here. I'm gonna fold that up. And as I like to I should have done this before I glued it. Normally I cut a little bit right here. Maybe I can do that with these little scissors right here. I will just I'm just gonna kind of cut a V right there. Let's cut it a little short. Cut that green off from there. Okay. There we go. Okay. And then I normally like to just round these little corners here too. Just make a little bit of a round corner. I just eyeball it. They never match. It's okay. Alrighty. So there's my little coin envelope, and we can stick that in that pocket right there. Alright, I'm gonna go think of some more things to do, and I will be back. Okay, I picked out all my papers. So I have 2 sets of 5, and I have an envelope that's going to be in the middle of that. So one thing I like to do when I'm making a traveler's notebook style is I like to curve the corners, the inside corners right here, so that they don't snag on the, you know, the elastic. Right? Yeah. Okay. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to remove that one. And I'm just going to do, I think I'm just going to do a 1/4 inch. I think we'll just do a 1/4 inch, see how that looks first. And we'll see if that will work. Yeah, I'm going to have to take them apart. Do this. I'm not going to do that one yet. Okay, so I'm going to stick it in there and do that. And we'll do on this side, like that. So then when the elastic is in there, it has this little peak where it can set in there and not have a bunch of tension. So I think I'm gonna do this inside one because it didn't look like it got in there very well. There we go. Okay, that's better. So you'll see this little peak right here. That's where your elastic will have a little bit of room. The elastic will be on here, so pull out a little bit. There'll be no tension on your papers then. Okay, I'm going to do this side as well. Alright. Let's get them in there nice and straight. And punch that corner. Again, this is the folded edge, so that when you open it up, you have this little notch right here. Okay, so I guess all I have to do is to decide where I'm going to put my little eyelets. Okay, so that looks, I'm gonna get these pages all nice and even. There we go. And I'm gonna get a marker out. And I'm just gonna mark a little hole. Like I said, I don't like to measure a lot, but okay, that should be there. And then that one should be right there. Okay, I think that's good. I think that's even. Let's see. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I'm gonna do there and there, there and there. I think that's pretty even. That looks good to me, eyesight wise. Then we'll get our punch out, and we'll punch some holes. So we're gonna get that one right there. I want to punch. Alright, let's see. Something to punch that out of the hole. The material doesn't always want to come out. Just gonna cut that little piece off right there, and then we'll do the other side. And get that right in the center of the hole. I'll place that one right there. Okay. And then we'll do the other side. And then down. The batting and the material and the paper, all the stuff out. Okay, so let's see if I can get that in there, right where the hole is. I can't see where it is. Let's do this one first. I don't know. There's so many shadows right here. Can't really see it. Okay, I think it's right there. Yep, got it. Clean out the hole puncher. Do the other side. Oh my gosh. Right. right there. Okay, got it. Okay, let me go get some eyelets. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back with my little eyelets. I decide what color I want to put out here. I don't know if I want the rose gold or the antique-ish brown. I don't know. Let's see what we got here. Yeah. I think the rose gold looks better. So we're gonna go with that. Okay, so those are on there like that. I'm going to put our little machine in here. I'll do one at a time. Okay, so they're very close together. Okay, there we go. There's that one. And there's that one. Okay, very good. Okay, and then we'll do the other side. I don't think I got them all the way through the other side, but the first half. There's a lot of material in here. Fluffy stuff, so I'm not worried about it. It's basically just for looks. It's not going to shred or anything. And just to give the elastic something to glide through. Okay. There we go. Got a little bit of stuff in that one. Should be fine. Okay, and then I have this elastic right here. And which I'm going to use. So we're going to come this way and then this way. I'm going to, let's see. That way. And then this one comes up this way. And then I kind of like to have my knot at the bottom. So this is where I'm going to tie this. And I went a little tight. I don't want the paper to bow, so I'm going to do a little tighter than that. That sounds good. We'll do that. And then I can put some beads on that if I like. And that's gonna look just fine, like that. And then our papers just go right underneath here, like that. And this side goes right underneath like this. And you'll see how that works with your elastic, so there's no pulling on your pages. And that fits in there very nicely. Just gonna crease it a little bit. And then, no. And then here's my lace seam binding that I'm going to tie it with, just like that. And there is my first little journal. Pretty cute. Just a blank prayer journal. I may add some stickers and some other little things to the pages, but first of all, I got to get them all done. So stay tuned for the next video, which will hopefully be a review of all the different colored little prayer journals that I get done. So till next time, hit that like bell, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. God bless.